Hello, my name is Drew Pickles and today Army, Ronald Beamish Clan McDonald, Get the Clown, Ned Flanders, the Quaker, Arthur, Captain Crunch, Clifford the Big Gay Red Dog, and Jailhouse Teamster are all going to a work party. Most people go to the pool when it's a funk day, but for the greatest people in the universe that doesn't swell enough. The idea of swimming in shouldn't as you just making the cock in my pants harder than the lead singer of Blood in the Dams to work whenever he sees a little girl. Anyway, we will first go in the middle of the city until we see a manhole, and I will use the power of my master dynamic 300-mile in cock to bust open the manhole. Right in the middle of town we will take off our clothes and put our speed asylum. A man will come up to much and sure you guys are suck fuck and I'm calling the cops, and we will reply by saying the famous phrase, can you guess what is? We will show you the true definition of sick fucks, as we can repair Michael I back to back in Armada no snitching, but what I thought I'd D'Amato Liberia homophobes always want to spoil our fun like what I love about D'Amato and Uber, and you were allowed to 91 his English. It's not really sunny where he is, it's actually raining bye to my shocking out master Donna Cox here. Now get ready for us to come all over use wash bag that lost well. We will have jumped into the black man in the George. The fact that we are in an endless amount of sugar in person and other waste will make it extremely turned him, and we will attack your lead into the George, so we will be swimming in outcome. Also we will have some swell fun with many swell activities such as synchronized orgies and shit ball, which is like group ball from Final Fantasy X. But we play with an hour in blogs should. We will also time some classics camp on suggest to clowns 19 insular. We will then have a few swell sexual activities. I will be having some 2p sex rich Cliffords for a match, while Ned Flanders gives me a Cleveland steamer. Chaps Fenster will have some should not go into shared by the Quake required, who will be getting an underwater blowjob by Get the Clown, who in turn will be getting an alley plot by his brother Ronald. Arthur will shutter glasses up Captain Crunch in Bash, while farming such Union Station and takes a huge here if you dump. Eventually an hour in group this and come will cause the juror to overflowing. Worker will come down to industrial good. Of course, we will rate him like bye D'Amato. Unless you are extremely swell like this, your job sucks. Bye. To model this video is shorter than expected like bye. Can I call you came here to invest you left, but now we are investigating your national bye. Come on, by using this strip short flashlight and biologically model this video is so stupid and gross, and it will probably be flagged by bot. Am I glad there are no obligated to buy on our cocks in back to back. I can suck in our master atomic cocks here. Now get ready for us to come all over use wash bag that lost well call on our semen from the reaping will cause the store to completely overflowing. All of us will be intrepid called the manhole. And at this point the manager will step out which is non-existent office and ask what the fuck is going on here, and we will say that we are turning assured system into the swell system, and he will shake up to $5 a year before I call the police, and I will tell him that none of them here to come near me because they know better, and then the manager will bend over and tell us to get disorderly quickly, so we will treat him like my bye to model. That's what my first request. So sorry if it kind of sucks on. Back to back on tomatoes. The jeweler even have a manager like bye Camagra. So many cock stretching international law by back to back in Armada. So much shit and piss and come flowing across the street. Bye to my shock in our master Donna Cox slurp here. Now get ready for us to come all over your small swath wash bag that lost well. While this all sounds from eating should swing distract can come guzzling. If you're turned by this video you are sick fucks. Well, let's go to the store right now.